hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. Need a little love tonight. Hold me so not falling apart. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. Yeah. Shotgun, ain't down my heart, you got one. Tear me apart and then some. How do we call this love? Whoa, I try to run away, but your eyes tell me to stay. Oh, why? Why do we call this love? Whoa,
it seems like we've been losing control. Somebody tell me I'm not alone when I say all I need's a little love in my life. All I need's a little love in the dark. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart
me and my broken heart. I need a little love tonight. Hold me so I'm not falling apart. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart.
Whoa, whoa, me and my broken heart. Whoa, whoa. Maybe some part of you just hates me. You pick me up and play me. How do we call this love? Whoa, one time, tell me you need me tonight. To make it easy, you lie and say it's all for love. Whoa,
it seems like we've been losing control. Somebody tell me I'm not alone when I say all I need is a little love in my life. All I need is a little love in the dark. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. I need a little love tonight. Hold me so I'm not falling apart. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart.
whoa, whoa, me and my broken heart. Whoa, whoa. All I need's a little loving tonight. All I need's a little love in the dark. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. I need a little of it tonight. Hold me so I'm not falling apart. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart.
Thank you so much. I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life.
Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on.
You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm tripping over myself. I'm begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches.
Just like a moth drawn to a flame. Oh, you lured me in, I couldn't sense the pain. Your bitter heart making, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I've been needing stitches. I'm tripping over myself. I'm making, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I've been needing stitches.
Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head, get you out of my head. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm tripping over myself. I'm aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Thank you so much.
He cries in the corridor when nobody sees. He's a kid with a story no one would believe. He prays every night, dear God, won't you please, could you send someone here who will love me? Who will love me for me, not for what I have done or what I will become. Who will love me for me, 'cause nobody has shown me what love really means, what love really means.
Her office is shrinking a little each day. She's the woman whose husband has run away. She'll go to the gym after working today. Maybe if she was thinner, then he would have stayed. She says who will love me for me, not for what I have done or what I will become. Who will love me for me, 'cause nobody has shown me what love really means, what love really means.
He's waiting to die as he sits all alone. He's a man in a cell who regrets what he's done. He utters a cry from the depths of his soul. Lord, forgive me, I want to go home.
Then he heard a voice somewhere deep inside, and it said, I know you've murdered, and I know you've lied. I've watched you suffer all of your life. Now that you listen, I'll tell you that I will love you for you, not for what you have done or what you will become. I will love you for you. I will give you the love that you never knew. Love me for me, not for what I have done or what you will become. Who will love you for me? I will give you the love that you never knew. Give you the love that you never knew. Give you the love that you never knew.
This next one we're about to sing is from a popular movie that recently came out, so if any of you would like to join in song, please feel welcome to.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Another round of bullets hit my skin. We'll fire away, 'cause today I won't let the ship sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun.
We are warriors.
Yeah, that's what we'll become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. This is me.
And I know I deserve your love. There's nothing on the world. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Yeah, 'cause here I come. Spent today in a conversation in the mirror, face to face with somebody less than perfect. I wouldn't choose me first if
I was looking for a champion. In fact, I'd understand if you picked everyone before me. Well, that's just not my story.
true to who you are. You saw my heart and made something out of nothing.
I don't need my name in lights. I'm famous in my father's eyes. Make no mistake, he knows my name. I'm not living for applause. I'm already so adored. It's all his stage. He knows my name. He knows my name. I'm not meant to just stay quiet. I'm meant to be a lion. I'll roar beyond the song with every moment that I've got.
True to who you are. You saw my heart and made something out of nothing. I don't need my name in lights. I'm famous in my father's eyes. Make no mistake, he knows my name. I'm not living for applause. I'm already so adored. It's on his stage. He knows my name. He knows my name. He calls me chosen, free, forgiven, wanted, child of the King.
His forever held in treasure. I am loved.
I don't need my name in lights. I'm famous in my father's eyes.
I don't need my name in lights. I'm famous in my father's eyes. Make no mistake, he knows my name. I'm not living for applause. I'm already so adored. It's all his stage. He knows my name. He knows my name.
Thank you so much.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I'm melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some more, burn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Na, na, na.
Well, open up I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you want to come on? Scooch on over closer to you, and I will nibble your ears. Oh, 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 oh. I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, so I joined her face and I laughed. I guess what I've been saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue. So
Open up your mind and see it like me. Open up your plans and then you're free. Look into your heart and your mind. That the sky is yours.
There's no
please
need
don't,
to
please don't, please don't. We don't need to complicate. 'Cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, class of 2018. Today, we come together to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Well done. Welcome to the 2018 School of Integrative Studies degree celebration ceremony. We ask that all cell phones be silenced for the duration of the program. Please stand for the national anthem sung by Valeria Ciralta and Kara Hollis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Valeria and Kara, for sharing your musical gifts with us this morning for the prelude and the national anthem. As we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished guests. Vice Presidents of Compliance, Diversity, and Ethics, Dr. Julian Williams. Associate Provost for Faculty Development and SIS faculty member, Dr. Kim Eby. Associate Provost for Academic Initiatives and Services and SIS faculty member, Dr. Jeanette Muir. Interim Senior Associate Dean for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Shannon Davis. Interim Dean for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Robert Matz. Thank you all for joining us today. I'd also like to recognize two faculty members who will be leaving us to begin the next phases of their lives and careers, Dr. Paul Gorski and Suzanne Scott Constantine. Thank you both for all you've given SIS and Mason. You will be missed by us all. Class of 2018, you are a unique and inspiring group. Among your ranks are students graduating with honors, students graduating with jobs, students admitted to graduate programs, students who worked full-time while earning their degrees, and students who cared for and even raised loved ones during this journey. The class of 2018 includes our first graduate with a concentration in Women and Gender Studies, as well as a student whose college career was almost derailed by a travel ban. To all of you, congratulations. You've truly earned this. To all the families and friends of our graduates, congratulations to you too.
I've advised many of today's graduates, and I understand the time and effort that this degree requires. No one can do this alone. So graduates, as we recognize your accomplishments, remember the support systems that helped you get here today. As Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court, said, "We don't accomplish anything in this world alone. Whatever happens is a result of a whole tapestry of one's life and all the weavings of individual threads from one to another that create something." And now it is my distinct pleasure to turn the podium over to Dr. Robert Matz, the Interim Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Matz has been at Mason since 1993 as a faculty member, chair of the English department, senior associate dean, and now is our interim dean. He is the author of articles and 3 books on English Renaissance literature and culture, and has served as a member of the executive committee for the Folger Shakespeare Library Institute, as well as a member of the executive committee of the Association of Departments of English. Dr. Matz is certainly a distinguished faculty member, and we are honored to have him here with us today.
Good morning, everyone. I am honored to be part of this celebration and to add my own best wishes to you, the 2018 graduating class of the School of Integrative Studies. As Integrative Studies students, you have distinguished yourselves from your first days at Mason. You looked beyond traditional boundaries of education to forge your own intellectual paths, to reimagine your course of study in a way that gives you the knowledge and strategies to pursue your interests and graduate from Mason ready to make your mark on the world. You put your knowledge into action, working in the community, pursuing internships, taking part in field studies and alternative breaks, and studying abroad. All the while, you have lived up to your commitment to a just world. The integrative learning experience that has been at the center of your Mason experience has encouraged you to find solutions to problems at the intersection of research, teamwork, and practical experience. Your education has been truly multidisciplinary, and you hold the tools that will launch you into a lifetime of learning. Your education has been innovative, but also traditional, for it reflects what is, to my mind, the essence of scholarship in the humanities and social sciences, turning knowledge into the skills and experiences that will serve you today and into the future. Whatever challenges we will face as we move forward as a society, you are equipped with the multidimensional skills and experience to find their solutions. We are proud of your accomplishments, and we look forward to seeing where your paths will take you. We hope you will remember that you always have a home at Mason and in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. With that in mind, I personally and cordially invite you to celebrate with the college at our degree celebration for Humanities and Interdisciplinary Studies, which will take place on Friday, May 18th at 3 p.m. in the Eagle Bank Arena. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of your celebration, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Matz, for your unwavering support of the School of Integrative Studies. At this time, I would like to introduce our student speaker, June Gonzalez, who is earning a Bachelor of Arts in Integrative Studies with a concentration in organizational development.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is June Gonzalez, and I'm honored and feel so privileged to be speaking here today. As you may notice, I'm not your 20-something typical graduate. I came to George Mason University fresh out of high school in the fall of 1984, probably before many of you were even born. I was only here a few semesters before, well, life happened. I went on to achieve a fulfilling career and start a family. Fast forward to the fall of 2012, when I realized I had one major regret in my life. I had not finished college. So in the spring of 2013, I was back on campus, a campus I barely recognized since I'd left 28 years prior. It has changed even more in the last few years. Have you been in the Peterson building? It's beautiful. But why did they wait till we're ready to leave before they put a Chipotle in the JC? Returning to school as a 40-something, I was more nervous than I thought possible. I was not sure the reaction I would get from my fellow students or the professors. After all, I would be that old lady in class, possibly older than the instructors. Luckily, this school lived up to its reputation of diversity and inclusion. Fast forward now to the spring of 2018. I have a wonderful family, a husband, 3 children, most beautiful and perfect granddaughter anyone could ask for, my career, and now my bachelor's degree. Over the last 5 years, I've taken courses that I've found very easy, those that have challenged me, and some that have changed me forever. Accounting classes, for example, sure, bring it on. I've been doing that for 20 years. Challenging was anything that had to do with IT or technology. When I was in school in the olden days, there was no internet. We couldn't just Google an answer. To research anything, we had to go to the library or look it up in an encyclopedia. So any class that wanted me to upload videos, Google Docs, or participate in discussion boards sent me into a panic. I want to thank those of my professors like Dr. McCarran, who who were patient with me and my learning curve. For those of you that worked with me on group projects, thank you as well. It could not have been easy. The courses that will remain with me forever are my integrative studies courses. I must admit that a career and my family kept me quite busy over the years, keeping me in my comfort zone and my small bubble of awareness. Dr. Al Fuertes was the one that burst my bubble. I was fortunate enough to take several classes with Al. Whether we were talking of crimes against women in the Philippines, the trauma of refugees around the world, or the conflicts in our own neighborhoods, his passion and conviction to make a difference in this world is inspiring. He, along with others in the Integrative Studies program, showed me a world beyond my backyard, a world I'm not just living in, but one I can make a difference in. Integrative Studies, to put it simply, made me live what I was learning. I was put in situations where I had to speak up publicly about issues about which I was passionate. I was asked to work in situations where I would not normally have been. Experiential learning pushed me out of my comfort zone and in turn has expanded my comfort zone. On many occasions, I've been in awe of my fellow students in each of my classes. The conviction and passion Al showed me is already in this younger generation. You are not willing to sit back and watch the world go by. You are not willing to watch injustices happen. You are ready and able to make a difference you want to see in this world. If the student-run organizations like Freedom Connection, which is trying to end human trafficking, is any indication of the changes you will make in this world, I'd say things can only get better. I sometimes hear people of my generation talking about what kids today will bring to the future. Well, I'm not worried. I've worked alongside you and with you. I'm not worried. I believe I'm supposed to stand here and impart the graduates with words of wisdom to take into the world, but the fact that you're sitting here today, I'd say you have that wisdom. Instead, I'm going to give you 7 tidbits of advice to take with you that I have learned over the years. Number 1, never stop learning. You may not sit in a classroom after today, yet you have the chance to learn every day. Take that chance. 2, money isn't everything. Go after the career of your dreams, but know what you earn will not buy happiness. You have to find that for yourself. 3, you're going to make mistakes. Look at those as an opportunity to grow. Not a single one of us is perfect. Learn to forgive yourself for those mistakes and keep moving forward. 4, have some fun. I can use the cliche that life is short because I know it to be true. Somehow I went from a 17-year-old college freshman to a 51-year-old college senior and now graduate. It happened in the blink of an eye. Take the trip you dream of, join the sports team or the club in your community, laugh and enjoy the journey that is your life. 5, there are times that work can wait. I have found that if I leave work on my desk to go home to my family at night, it is surprisingly still there the next morning when I get to the office. So catch your kid's baseball game, go to a movie with a friend, have lunch with your parents or grandparents or other family. Don't let yourself have any regrets at the end of the day. Sometimes we only get one chance to be present. Number 6, tell the people in your life you love them and offer forgiveness to those who need it. Until today, my younger brother was the only one in my family to graduate college. Unfortunately, an accident took his life way too soon. I live in peace every day with the confidence that he knew how I felt about him. Nothing was left unsaid. 7, and lastly, live with gratitude. We already are where many people in this country or around this world are, at our own college graduation. The truth is, life isn't going to be exactly how you planned it. You will experience bumps and bruises along your path. Appreciate what you have and enjoy what life has to offer. I've been asked several times what I'm going to do with my degree. The answer is, hang it on the wall. I did not earn this diploma for promotion or a new job. I did this to show my kids it's never too late to chase your dreams. I did this to prove to myself that I could. When I retire from my current job, the world will be open to me again with possibilities, thanks to the degree I earned here at Mason. That is what I hope for you, my fellow graduates, a world of possibilities. I want to again thank the faculty for giving us all a quality education of which we can be proud. To the friends and family here for today's graduates, I know the support and encouragement you have given your students is appreciated and has brought us to where we are today. Special shout out to my family who often had to eat cold sandwiches or takeout on the nights I was in class, but never complained. I could not have done this without you and your love. To my mom and dad, who I'm fortunate enough to have here today, thank you for always believing in your little girl. To my fellow graduates, as you start the next chapter of your life, leave this place proud, knowing that you've already accomplished so much. This dream achieved, go get the next one. I should have been standing here in this auditorium in the spring of 1998. It took me 30 years to get here, but now I live with no regrets. My hope for my fellow graduates is that in 30 years, you have no regrets. Congratulations, George Mason University, class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, June, for your thoughtful words. It's now my pleasure to welcome the 2018 School of Integrative Studies degree celebration speaker, Stephanie Brown James. There are many adjectives that can describe Brown James: advocate, entrepreneur, influencer, strategist, to name just a few. Stephanie has dedicated her life to empowering people to organize and advocate for equality and expanded opportunities in their community. Stephanie is the CEO and founding partner of Vestige Strategies, LLC, a Washington, D.C.-based public affairs firm that specializes in grassroots community and civic engagement strategies. Through her role at Vestige, Stephanie works with domestic and international clients to help build and sustain strategic relationships while empowering the community in the process. She is also the founder and executive director of Brown Girls Lead, Inc., a leadership development organization focused on helping collegiate and professional women cultivate the skills they need to effect positive social change on their campuses and in their communities.
Hello, graduates. Congratulations. I truly want to say congratulations to the 2018 graduates of the School of Integrative Studies. This is your day. I hope you are as excited as I know your parents are. I especially want to thank the parents and the guardians, the prayer warriors, the counselors. I think there's a few miracle workers in here as well who made it possible for our graduates to see this beautiful day. This is your day too, so congratulations to you all. And as the daughter of two retired public school teachers, I would truly be remiss if I did not thank the faculty and staff who made it possible for you all to be here as well. I know they spent countless hours shepherding you through the labyrinth that is college, so thank you to the faculty and staff as well. It is an extreme honor for me to be here today. It isn't every day that you are given the opportunity to share a few words of wisdom to an accomplished group of people who are experiencing one of the most important days of their lives. For the past 4 years, or 5 years, or 30 years that you've graced the halls of George Mason University, I'm sure you dreamt about this day. And for some of you, you may have had nightmares about today, wondering who, what, where, when, how in the world you were going to make it to graduation day. And I'm sure some parents also had that same nightmare, maybe some faculty too. Those nights when you stayed up all night writing the paper that you know you should have written weeks ago. Those mornings when you had the hard, oh so hard decision to get out of the bed, to walk what felt like the Sahara Desert to get to your 8 a.m. class. Or the weekends you had to spend working a part-time job while raising a family, while studying for exams, the times you wondered if the long-term benefits of a college degree were worth the short-term inconveniences placed on your life. Well, today, I am here to tell you that getting a college degree may or may not have been worth it. Yeah, all the money you spent and borrowed to get to this day, the exams you aced to keep your scholarship, the parties you missed, many parties I'm sure you missed, to make it to class the next day may not have been worth the past 4 or 30 years of your life. This is shocking. I know, believe me. When I graduated from Howard University 15 years ago, I couldn't imagine that my college degree wasn't the most valuable thing in my life. But as the nationwide insurance commercials proclaim, life comes at you fast. So today I'm going to give you just a few words of advice that will hopefully add perspective to your journey. Over the next few days, you'll revel in the celebratory climate of graduation. Your height will increase just a little bit as you stand extra tall, and your waistline may expand a little bit from all the cupcakes and the non-alcoholic drinks that I know you will partake in over the next few days. Some of you may take some time to enjoy your summer as you backpack through Africa in search of Wakanda. And some of you will start a new job at an organization where you've interned over the past few years. But as the weeks go by and your days as a student at George Mason drift further and further in your rearview mirror, you will inevitably come to the realization that the real value of your college experience doesn't rest in the fact that you met core requirements to graduate. The worthiness of your GMU experience only becomes evident if you apply the lessons you learned here and take definitive actions to address the contemporary social, global, and environmental challenges you will encounter every day. And let's face it, if there's any school at George Mason that was designed to cultivate a spirit of action, to create movement makers, risk takers, and some Avengers, it's the School of Integrative Studies. Now, as I mentioned, 15 years ago, I was at the same point you are. 15 years, Lord have mercy. I was a college graduate propelled by the belief that I was about to set the world ablaze. My college degree from Howard University told the world that I was brilliant, I was resilient, and I was destined for success. But I also knew that I was one of the fortunate ones Before I officially graduated, I was offered a job to serve as the National Youth Council Coordinator for the organization I poured my heart and soul into, the one that I volunteered with since the age of 14, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, also known as the NAACP. This organization groomed me to become a fierce social justice advocate and freedom fighter, ready to dismantle institutionalized oppression and racism in this country. In fact, the primary reason I chose to go to college in DC was to be closer to the NAACP headquarters in Baltimore. I was obsessed. I also wanted to be a part of that good DC party life, but I didn't get a chance to experience that as much as I would have liked. So when I walked through the doors on my first day of work, I was ecstatic. In fact, I know I floated through the threshold. I was now joining the ranks of the likes of W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida B. Wells and James Weldon Johnson and Thurgood Marshall and Juanita Jackson Mitchell, all staff who had been members of the NAACP. And it was now my responsibility to carry the torch of justice forward and to carry out the mission of the organization. I, again, was obsessed to get the job right. But a little over a year, life comes at you fast. And I realized that the profession of our mission as an organization wasn't actually practiced in our actions. The mission at that time wasn't the driving force moving the machine forward. And this became one of the hardest lessons I had to learn right out of college, that there will be times when the people and the institutions you hold most dear will disappoint you and make your way forward very hard to see. That sometimes you will have to pivot away from your plans to stop people from paralyzing your potential. So at 24 years of age, I decided to quit my job. I left behind my $45,000 salary, which I assure you is a lot of money, in a really, really dope apartment with a pool, and it was a sauna. Anyways, I left all that behind to go back to Cleveland to move in with my parents. You all are supposed to say, oh no. Anyways, so I decided to leave my national position at my former dream job to work for a civic organization in advance of the 2004 elections, which at this point was only 3 months away, which now means that I'm going to be unemployed in 3 months, which turned into 4 months and turned into 5 months. To put it bluntly, this was not the life I envisioned for myself as a college graduate. How was it possible that I, a graduate of a world-renowned university who actually had real work experience, because they ask you to have those things, right, when you apply for jobs, I couldn't find a job. I had a degree. Didn't that mean something like, wasn't I valuable? I ended up working for a temp agency. Many of you probably have never even heard of temp agencies. And I was placed at a job where I was the only black person in an office of 50-plus people, and my job was to buzz the door so people could get in, restock the paper in the copier, and refresh the coffee. I had a degree. Me, a phenomenal woman, a fierce social justice advocate, had been demoted to being the black coffee girl. No pun intended. And in my next temp job, I was the girl who filed paperwork and assisted with tedious tasks for 8 hours a day. I had a degree. To say that I became depressed is an understatement. Without the organizational titles behind my name, the national recognition, and at this point, no money in my bank account, I did not know who I was. Well, actually, I knew who I was. I was nobody. But then one day, my mother gave me a clipping that she saw in the paper, and it was a quote by Mahatma Gandhi that said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Man, this hit me like a ton of bricks. Here I was proclaiming to be a social justice, civil rights, human rights advocate and champion, but I felt ashamed and demoralized to have to serve other people, especially people who didn't look like me. And here I was serving others and actually getting a paycheck. It wasn't much, but it was a paycheck. If I felt inferior due to my temporary situation, how did I view the domestic workers who were fighting for a living wage? How did I actually view the homeless veterans who far too often struggle to get the mental health treatment they deserve? And how did I view my grandma Bernice, who worked her entire life cleaning homes and hotel rooms in segregated Jackson, Mississippi? Did I think they were inferior and invaluable as well? My personal mission to help others in any way no longer, or really maybe up until that point, had never really been the driving force behind my machine. I didn't want to be a servant leader. No, I wanted to be a leader that was served by others. But thankfully, this season of my humbling allowed me to confront and conquer the ignorance, fear, and dishonesty that would have stunted my personal and professional growth if I had not been blessed to see the errors of my ways. This experience taught me that awareness is the greatest agent of change and continues to be the guiding light to keep my purpose, my passions, and my perspectives in line. Graduates, as you prepare to leave campus life behind, I can assure you that the Goliath you must slay will not be the people, the circumstances, or the challenges you most expect. No, the Goliath you will have to slay on a daily basis will be your own thoughts and your own actions. Your mind is your reality. You are what you think, you are what you speak, and you are what you believe. If I had failed to check myself and criticize myself and ultimately correct myself, I would have struggled down a path that led further and further away from my destiny. But instead, I struggled boldly forward towards my destiny. And yes, you will constantly have struggle. You may have a job, you may have money in the bank account, you may have a boo thing. You will always struggle to continue to better yourself and to do good on this earth. So a year and a half after I left NAACP, I actually returned back to the organization and was able to serve in positions that I never would have dreamed of. And then in 2012, I got the calling to join the Obama for America campaign, where I served as the National African American Vote Director for the president's reelection efforts. And one of my first acts was to go on a listening tour to hear from people all across the country about why they did or didn't support the president and his reelection. And all the tour, I listened to cement workers in Miami Gardens, one who was an immigrant from Haiti, and he couldn't find a job because he lacked access to training programs. Or a single mom in Hampton, Virginia, who had 2 twin girls, one of whom was born with a pre-existing condition. I talked to a college student in Detroit, Michigan, whose community had been decimated by drugs and gun violence, 2 areas of concern that continue to plague our country today. And if it had not been for the lessons that I learned as a young person at the start of my career, I would not have respected those folks enough to hear them and to help them along their way. Graduates, as you transition from George Mason into the next phase of your life, remember that it's up to you to choose the type of leader you will be. Only you can decide if you will actually put into practice the values that you preach. Only you can decide if you will take the path of least resistance or resist the temptation to settle for less than your best. My charge to you today, as GMU change agents and architects, is to not allow your ego to corrupt your elevation, your rhetoric to override your reality, or your challenges to damage your confidence. Instead, utilize the lessons you've learned here in the School of Integrative Studies to create a life and career with meaning and impact. Venture boldly into communities that need you most, even when it's uncomfortable. Listen first, collaborate, and take action. Answer the call of your destiny. 2018 graduates, continue to make us all proud and commit to leading us all forward. For today is the first day of the rest of your beautiful lives. Move with pride, move with power. Today is just the beginning. God bless you and congratulations.
Thank you, Stephanie, for your inspiring words and your support of our school and our graduates. We are so honored to have you join us today. Now it is time to honor our student award winners. Our first awards are for academic excellence. These 2018 awards for academic excellence go to students who have demonstrated excellence in academics and scholarly activities as reflected in their grade point averages. Today we honored 4 students, all of whom have earned a 4.0 GPA. Jacob Carson. Oh, you good. Okay, that's fine. Jacob is earning a Bachelor of Individualized Study with a concentration in Strategic Healthcare Communications. Josephine Harler. Josephine is earning a Bachelor of Arts in Integrative Studies with a concentration in Elementary Education. Nikki Jawadian. Nikki is earning a Bachelor of Arts in Integrative Studies with a concentration in Elementary Education. Bishnu Tamang. Bishnu is earning a Bachelor of Individualized Study with a concentration in Early Childhood Special Education. The next award goes to the recipient of the 2018 Jack Fahey Giving Back Scholarship Award. This scholarship is awarded to a BIS student who has demonstrated academic success in his or her journey to the completion of the BIS degree. This is the first award from the scholarship endowed by Jack Fahey, himself a BIS graduate in the class of 1994. Please join me in congratulating Miriam Abubakar. Miriam is graduating with a Bachelor of Individualized Study with a concentration in Special Education and Early Childhood Studies. Next one. The next award goes to the Graduating SIS Peer Ambassador of the Year. The SIS Peer Ambassadors are a student group that work to bring awareness and attention to the School of Integrative Studies. These students regularly attend admission events and other outreach-related events to share their experiences with prospective students. Furthermore, they can be described as a bridge, connecting faculty and staff to our overall student body. Please join me in congratulating the outgoing president of the Peer Ambassadors, Tiffany Crespo. Tiffany is earning a Bachelor of Arts in Integrative Studies with a concentration in Legal Studies and a minor in Childhood Studies. Our final award goes to our outstanding graduate. The Outstanding Graduate Award recognizes excellence as reflected by academic endeavors, leadership, and service to SIS and Mason communities. Here is Patty Matheson, Director of our Center for Social Action and Integrative Learning, to present this award to Abraham Cotty.
Good morning. I was told I only have a short bit of time, and I've known him for 4 years, so I'll try to keep this brief. I am the Director for Social Action and Integrative Learning, Mason's Center for Community Engagement. I've had the great privilege to work with our outstanding graduate, Abraham Cotty, closely over the past 4 years. I first met Abe in the Leadership and Community Engagement Living Learning community and quickly realized that there was something unique and special about how he approaches the world. I've witnessed him grow in confidence, skills, and passion for others. He's brought so much to the School of Integrative Studies and SAIL by serving as a teaching assistant in Dr. Suzanne Scott Constantine and Carrie Hutnick's Creativity for Social Action course, partnering with Friends of the Guest House, as well as being a TA in our Living Learning community. He was a trip leader leading his peers on Alternative Break to El Salvador around human rights and was active with students engaged in ending displacement, or SEED, focused around human trafficking and supporting refugees. Abe has a peace and a calming energy about him, and when he shares and engages with others, he has a remarkable ability to get people to listen, to hear, and to break down barriers. In his every action and role, he has inspired and been a voice for others. I've learned so much from Abe over the years. He has endless creativity, and to my delight, he would stop by my office over the years to share his newest socially conscious spoken word poem or music with our staff. I love being able to witness his artistry and see him taking his passion for social action and putting it into his art and music through platforms such as the album he just dropped with Apprehension Engine. Abe has been a thoughtful and compassionate soul that has taught me a great deal about life and the kindness of others. He has had an enormous impact on my life and the lives of so many others, and for that I am forever grateful. I have no doubt of Abe's future success, and I know he will continue to change this world for the better. So in closing, I'd like to just quote my dear friend Abraham Cady and share, "Abe, you dope and you know it."
Congratulations to all our award winners. And now for the culminating event of this ceremony, the recognition of the School of Integrative Studies degree recipients. Assistant Director of Student Services, Sarah Montiel, will announce our students as they process across the stage. As the students are making their way back and around to the stage, I'd like to share with you a few reminders of other important events this week. The George Mason University commencement will be held this Friday, May 18th at 10 p.m. in the Eagle Bank Arena. All SIS students are invited to attend with their family and friends. The commencement speaker is Paul Pullman, the CEO of Unilever. Mr. Pullman has been recognized for his commitment to sustainability and corporate responsibility, as he has set a goal for Unilever to use only renewable energy by 2030. The College of Humanities and Social Sciences degree celebration for the humanities and interdisciplinary programs is also Friday at 3 p.m. in the Eagle Bank Arena. All SIS students are invited to attend with their families and friends. No tickets are necessary.
It is my honor to present the students earning a Bachelor of Arts in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Haley Davis. Makita Ficade. Felicia Filicetti. Garrett Foytik. Anna Hassan. Alana Highwell. Vanessa Horman. Celia Mobb. Lauren Thompson. Yasmin Abu Ghanam. Leslie Alvarado. Faisal Alcaran. It is my honor to present the students earning a Bachelor of Arts in Integrative Studies. Sahar Amirifar. Yanel Artiada. Jennifer Ayub. Shanil Bay. Yana Bong. Sylvia Marie Barley. Olivia Bartley. Hunter Bashiton. Joshua Bocino. Troy Boker. Andy Buri. Jessica Broughton. Samantha Braxton. Joshua Britton. Nicholas Brown. Courtney Brown. Brianna Bryant. Rachel Lena Capetta. Connor Carrick. Brenda Castellanos. Melissa Castellon. Lena Surino. Lachelle Chapman. Megan Chu. Natia Clearly. Julie Cook. Asia Cooley. Tiffany Nicole Crespo. Amos Crew. Sarah Marie Crew. Megan Curley. Amber Curtis. Lauren Dobby. Kelsey Davidson. Carolyn DeBlasis. Jennifer DeGrush. Cecia Delcid. Carly Donald. Senya Doncor. Courtney Donner. Hanan Dresse Sasi. Kelly Dugan. Jennifer Elgert. Elizabeth Elia. Vanessa Elongo. Najwa Elgazgi. Ashley Estrada. Gabrielle Louise Ramos Evidente. Tania Flowers. Anel Wusian Yashti Francis. Zuhi Efrid. Brianna Friede. Catherine Garvey. Bentley Gates. Jenna Gerbert. Jessica Glasgow. June Gonzalez. Sean Goodwin. Daynell Green. Samantha Haas. Bridget Hamilton. Josephine Harler. Dana Harley. Kayla Hartsfield. Celesta Hauser. Roberta Hockey. Sydney Hirsch. Camila Higgins. Lonnie Hill. Patrick Hodge. Danielle Holcomb. Anna Holdbrin. Michael Wynn. Maria Hurtado. Cecilia Higgins. Ali Iqbal. Nikki Jawadin. Jada Jennings. Clara Jeong. Josie Johnson. Kelsey Jones. Jesus June. Ethan Kalchif. Shin Kang. Kristen Victoria Kasuba. Abraham Cady. Elizabeth Kern. Wallace Carroll. Brian Lanzas. Faye Long. Catherine Longstein. Mai Lee. Aspasia Macri Georges. Arzo Mael. Thomas McCoy. Caitlin McMurray. Alexandra Mintz. Jonas Mahari. Sarah Metcalf. Jacqueline Mervite. Sarah Mitchell. Ibadet Marina. Noel Muha. Lauren Murray. Logan Murray. Gabrielle Nall. Rachel Nguyen. Jay Park. Diana Partika. Caitlin Pellak. Alex Penny. Alexandria Petcher. Dory Prescott. Diana Reyes Martinez. Jordana Rhodes. Christina Rinker. Karen Rios Guardado. Farva Rizvi. Christine Roberts. Elizabeth Rovira. Sarah Saeed. Rukan Said. Estefania Salinas. Carla Santillana. Jonathan Schloth. Brenna Sharp. Elizabeth Slattery. Lindsay Slover. Olivia Stanford. Avas Tapa. Morgan Thompson. Marissa Torres. Diana Urquia. Venus Vahid. America Velasquez. Diana Villavicencio. Shannon Violetti. Clara Walker. Hannah Wallace. Abigail Williams. Mackenzie Wilson. Jordan Wright. Pablo Zavala. Michelle Zulkowski. Wala Batarfi. It's my honor to present the students earning a Bachelor of Science in Integrative Studies. Michelle Bishop. Samuel Carpenter. Alexandria Garbo. De'Ara Green. Twan Lamb. Anna McClernand. Alexander Mendelson. Kira Perkle. Rosemary Soto. Christina Suarez. Haley Danielle Woodward. It is my honor to present the students earning a Bachelor of Individualized Study. Miriam Abu Baker. Mohammed Saad Akhtar. Miltran Alcazar. Norma Arana. Lisette Ayala. Natalie Byries. Kenneth A. Brown, Jr. Jacob Carson. Kimberly Sue Dobbins. Mario Flores. Judy Fry. Jason Gilson. Craig Green. Reed Griffith. Michelle Heller. Kristen Irons. Mark Maganu. Paula McKay. Jose Palacios. John Power. Benjamin Reed. Christopher Ritz. Anila Shirjil. Bishnu Tamang. Susan Weinberg. This concludes the recognition of our graduating class of 2018.
Class of 2018. We, the faculty and staff of SIS, are so proud of you. As you leave us as college graduates, we ask that you remember the mission of our school, to equip students to be change agents addressing contemporary, social, global, and environmental challenges, ultimately preparing them for a life and career of meaning and impact. Find a pathway that allows you to make the world a better place for someone, a pathway that brings meaning and purpose to your life. Realize which accomplishments are truly important and which are just superficial indicators of success. Be humble, be kind, and always strive to do the right thing. To quote Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. As we end our degree celebration ceremony, we would like our guests to remain seated in the concert hall while the faculty and graduates have recess. We ask the graduating seniors to remain seated until the faculty have exited the stage. Then everyone, please join us for a reception in the main lobby. This concludes our degree celebration. Onward, class of 2018.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories